How often have you heard, in life people say, you just have to be a good person. That's all. Don't worry about all these rituals and things like that. Just be a good person. That's it. And that would be good if you lived in the Tower of Babel all the time, but that doesn't work actually. And Lech Lecha is it's a culmination of two things that we learned in Noah, and it's all a setup for what we find out this week. And if you didn't read the actual text in Hebrew, you'd miss a big nuance that I found this morning just totally by accident. So Noah spends 120 years building a teva, the length of a person's lifetime, and he does not mekarv one person. And Noah is what you call a y-axis person. He had a direct relationship with God. It was great, but he didn't have any relationship with people that was bringing them closer to what this God consciousness is. That's kind of the term. Yeah, and then you get to the Babel time, and everybody's one language. They're all working together. They're all good people to each other, and they're unified, except their purpose is to kind of take down God and build that tower of Shemayim. So if you think of it like a X and Y cross, Abraham comes on the scene, and he's the first person to synthesize this relationship of people and the relationship of God. And where does he do this? It says, ahalo. He builds this tent, and the Midrash says he has 4 doors on the tent, and he's always bringing people into his tent. So when I saw that word, I went back and I looked at Noah, and in the yesterday we read that Hashem makes this whole brit. He's going to rebuild the whole world. And what does Noah do? He gets out of the teva, and he goes and he gets drunk. And where does this happen? It says, Vayish min hayayin vayishkar. He got drunk. Vayital b'toch ahalo. He went and he did something inside his tent. We're not sure what, he covered himself or whatever. Then you get back to Abraham. And what's the first thing that Abraham does when he gets to Canaan? It says, Vayatek misham hehara, he got to the mountain, Mikedem lebeit el, vayibeit el, vayid ahalo, and he planted his tent there. And right after that, he goes into this whole story going down to Egypt. But right after that, he comes back and he goes right back to the tent again. Everything comes back to this tent. So the tent is kind of a symbol for it's our house, it's our synagogue, it's whatever. But that's the moment where we synthesize the relationship between upstairs and here and with people. So just take note of that. Next time you have a Shabbat meal, who are you inviting to your table? Who are you, not just your friends, but who are you helping to have more of a God consciousness in their lives? So with that, have a good week. And let's get to... Oh yeah, I should have had it prepared. Unless someone wants to